never intentionally hit somebody with a baton in the head. It would look intentional. But I wouldn't do nothing like that ever. I would never inflict pain on anybody. I'm not that type of person. I would never do that to nobody. You have to believe me. Why would I do that to somebody? If you look at the footage, you will see that I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster.
Well, guys, I'm back one more time. I'm that dude from South Carolina, Columbia to be exact. They call me Drummer 1980 for a reason. I hope you're having a good day today, guys. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why, because after all, happiness is an inside job and it will always be an internal affair. But guys, we back. Feeling good, guys. Guys, let me tell y'all something. Have anybody out there ever had an ingrown toenail? God almighty. Ooh, I had to go get this thing dealt with. It was so tender to the touch. You couldn't even touch my big toe. I'm on medication, so I allow to say anything, guys, all right? So don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head, all right? But we back talking about these tethers, and I want y'all to hear what he has to say about Black women in general, FBAs in particular, guys. I'm gonna call your attention to the screen, and we gonna deal with this rascal here.
Okay, let me get some more people in here. Bushmeat Barrister, y'all, man, let's see what Bushmeat Barrister has to say. Let's hear what Bushmeat Barrister has to say. Barrister, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing well. Hopefully you won't interrupt me or, basically remove me from the podcast when I want to get to my point. But
as long as it's not trollish and gibberish.
Yeah, I'm not trolling. Yeah, basically, one of your first callers, one of the people who spoke, I believe her name was Melanie. She's extremely delusional, and I think you're delusional too.
Wait, slow down. What did she say that was delusional?
She was saying that men desire Black women, and that is the opposite. Black American women are the least desired women on the planet. It's a fact.
Okay.
And I don't understand why. And there are numerous reasons why they're known to be very obnoxious, loud. Most men prefer their women to be natural. They don't. Most
then
men
how
don't
come
like.
They ain't getting at your women from the village you fled from?
I'm talking about foundational Black American women.
Okay.
You're deflecting. You're deflecting.
No. If foundational Black American women are the least desirable and people like natural women, there's plenty of natural women in the village you fled from. How come people ain't making a beeline to go get them?
Because they're not as loud and obnoxious.
Well, how come they ain't go?
As foundational.
Then how come they're not going to get them? How come people ain't like, hey, I got to go to Nigeria to that village and go get me one of them? How come?
I'm not sure why. I think in general, most men of all races, they just don't find Black women that desirable.
Like the ones in your village, and they're natural.
Yeah, they're natural, and they're more, docile and submissive.
And
but maybe
ain't nobody checking for them. They ain't going over there scooping.
Well, let me ask you this: No.
If you say something, you gotta have a counterpoint to justify why you can say that. You can't even say that, and they ain't getting the women in your village. And they're docile, natural, submissive, and ain't nobody checking for them. So you can't say nothing about foundational Black American women.
Oh, I can.
They're more desirable. They're more desirable than the women in your village, right?
No, they're not. Absolutely
yes,
not.
They are. Ain't nobody. But a lot of the women around the world,
numerous studies have shown
women act like and emulate foundational Black American women. They're not emulating the women in your village.
Do y'all hear this toothless tether talking here? Now, out of all things that they can be doing, they calling into Tariq podcasts and FBA business. And then they have the nerve to say, well, y'all just be talking about us all the time. Tariq is on Twitter. known as X, guys, right? It's called Tapping with Tariq. All right. So for the people y'all be constantly talking about us because you be in our spaces. I guarantee you, if you wasn't in our spaces, in our business, putting your nose where it don't belong, nobody won't even have anything to say about you. And furthermore, people like Candace Owens and Stephen A. and different people that's in the industry and the entertainment industry and branches of government, if you didn't have your nose in our business, constantly talking about black folks this, black folks that, nobody wouldn't pay you no attention. The only reason why you can rise to a level of fame or what have you, because you always speak down on FBAs, Black Americans from the soil. Now, this gentleman here have the audacity and the unmitigated gall to say that black women are the least desired here. Now, how many of y'all believe that? Now, how many of y'all believe that? First of all, you're not at liberty to even speak on any foundational Black American women. We reserve that right because we have earned it. You, on the other hand, you are a foreigner, an outsider looking in. So I dare you to put your mouth on our women. No. It's not going to go over well. It's just not going to go over well. We don't bother your women. We don't talk about them unless need be. Unless you trying to raise a point where Black American women do this, well, then we have to turn and examine your people as well. You see how that work? But guys, I'm finna get into him in just a little bit, okay? And this guy voice sounds very familiar. I have a theory, okay, guys? But just be patient with me.
Asian women are the most picked and desired in these dating apps,
Right.
not white women.
Right. And
the reason why Asian women are more desirable is because they're docile and submissive.
right. Because they don't require much, and sometimes they just need you to be white. You think? They don't require much, and they'll get with any damn white man. There's no big requirements for them. So yeah, that's not a flex. You understand? That's not really a
men don't want a strong.
That's not a flex. And let me tell you something. When dudes show up, you got like an Asian chick. Sometimes people are like, well, damn it, okay, he must got him a mail order bride. You walk in with an Asian chick, that shows in many cases that you got a lack of game. You understand? You show with a fly sister, you're going to pop your collar to that. You understand? You see how that works?
It's not about game. It's about respect.
No, it's about game, sir.
It's about respect. And Asian women respect their men. Black women don't respect that at all.
Name the Asian woman who set the global standard of beauty. Name one. You got quiet as hell, didn't you? Name somebody. Let me give you some of ours. Josephine Baker, Lena Horne, Diane Carroll, Pam Grier, Donna Summers, Diana Ross, Vanessa Williams, Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson, Halle Berry, Aaliyah, Beyonce. Come on, Megan the Damn Stallion. Give me one.
Run it up. In general, Asian women are way more desirable than black women.
Who set a global standard of beauty.
You're just mentioning a bunch of celebrities. In general, just a regular Asian girl.
Okay, give me one of them. Give me one of their celebrities.
I'm not familiar with one of their celebrities.
Okay.
Is there any questions, guys? This bootlick here swear that Asian women are the standard of beauty, and that's not so. Nothing against my Asian people. Some of them are beautiful. And then some of them act just like the white supremacists. Yes, they are in cahoots with some of them as well. So you don't get a pass for that. But just for the sake of this conversation, we are just talking about beauty, all right? Whenever you're dealing with an Asian woman, a lot of times they be trying to just find a way to get out of most of their countries. Unless it's Japan or either China. And some of them want to get out as well. But Asia is bigger than just China and Japan. You have so many Asian countries over there. A lot of Asian countries over there. Okay? And 90% of them are poor and destitute, right? So whenever you go there, it don't matter whether you're a white man, a black man, or whatever kind of man. You can be the gray man. And them Asians gonna be all over you. And you better check and make sure they're not a lady boy. God almighty, no, did you hear me? You might want to be careful, all right? Make sure, be very careful. You might want to take him to the doctor, all right? But he trying to just make Asian women the face of beauty. No, that's not the case. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's not the case at all. You don't have to have no type of mouthpiece. You don't have to have no game. You don't have to have anything. Just be an American. Them women will be all over you. Ask the guys that send the armed services. They know. You can be a little square cornball guy and get an Asian woman. Now, it would be a flex if you get their best of their best. But most of the time, it's going to be, oh God, should we go there? Is this thing on? Should we go there? Most of the time, you might run across a street worker. Huh? You might run across a pole dancer. They act like we don't know what's going on. Come on, y'all. That's drama. Them people do anything to get out of there. Yeah. Most of the time, that's what you gonna run across, or either extremely poor, like dirt poor. You not going over there getting the best of the best Asian women. Stop playing. Who you think you're playing with? We know already. We know what's going on. And this Taylor here trying to make the comparison. Shame on him.
Let me get International Righteous. Hop on in, brother.
What's up, Flex?
How you doing, fam?
It's your boy Righteous out of Houston, man. Every time I hear you on here, man, I try to, keep my composure and lay back. But man, it's something that we've developed as FBA. We've developed through slavery, and it's called discernment. Our people have a real high sense of discernment. And the thing that's interesting to me is that we can actually hear you when you're talking. Do you know that? Like, we can really hear what you into. We could tell that you down for chicks with dicks. You understand? We can tell where you coming from. It's like, and you get on here and you say, hey, man, maybe because I'm so articulate, or, they think I'm one of you. But is that what that white man tell you when he rubs your shoulder? Nah. I just want to know, brother, break it down for me. Don't get emotional.
Why are you resorting to insults?
I'm not. It's just I noticed when Kanye was talking to you, your voice got shaky. You got a little emotional. I could tell your tears were falling. That's that discernment I was telling you about. But it's your actions and the way that you talk and articulate, and the things that you're saying that make us know you don't really like women anyway. So why are you speaking on them? The plane shall land.
There you go.
Good night.
Oh, embarrassed.
Well, I'm just speaking the truth about FBA women. And
wait. My guy did kind of make a point, Barrister. Barrister, do you have a hankering for the bussy, brother?
Nah, I'm not gay.
It just clicked on me, guys. This nasally voice. This guy here sound like the same guy that called in the Jason Black programs from Chicago. See, this is what I do, guys. You better hit that subscribe button and come on back to see me, because I always compile the information and give y'all the best of the best. Now, here we go, guys.
The bottom line is that...
Wow, did you hear that? No, the bottom line is that everything you said is a lie and nonsense, and you don't know anything. And I just proved you're wrong.
Lies, you're misleading. It's about respect. You just need to get women to respect you. That's all.
They don't respect you.
They don't respect you, Jason.
Sir, you said that black women don't respect black men. Are you not a black male?
I am a black man, but I'm not interested in dating black women.
Oh, no. That's not the issue.
So the
issue is they're not interested in dating you. They don't have to bring Kleenex all the time.
And I'm not interested in dating them, but I just want to get your perspective.
Why would they want, sir, why would they want to? Why would any female who doesn't have a nose, throat, ear fetish want you? Why?
You're just resorting. Why are you just falling back at the ad hominem?
That's not no, sir. No, I'm serious. That's not ad hominem. I'm serious. Why would any female want to sit there and talk to a dude who you're nasolated all the damn time? Why would she want?
I'm not nasally the whole time. My breathing is okay. I'm just stating that Bottom line is that both of the women posing with Chris Brown, they're Black American women, and it's because most Black American women do not respect Black men.
Okay, but you don't know. First of all, you're trying to speak for women who don't want anything to do with you.
So I'm asking you in general, since she's like
a hater can't weigh. No, a hater can't weigh in. A hater can't weigh in on. A hater can't weigh in judging women who've already rejected him. You've already been rejected.
Okay.
Nigeria, your family's from Nigeria, and Nigerian females don't want you.
I highly doubt that. I could go to Nigeria right now and have some.
You were told the last time only if you go and grab them from Sally Struthers and feed the children. Other than that, ain't nobody talking to you.
You do realize that both Black Americans.
By the way, he's over there hitting the bottle as we speak right now. He's over there hitting the drink right now. It's not going to help you in that regard. So, dude, here's the issue right here. You got issues, mental, emotional, sinus. You got several different issues here, and females see it and hear it the minute you start babbling. You're a walking embarrassment.
I'm not babbling.
Why don't you get your life and yourself straightened out so that you don't have to sit up here and sound silly all the time? How about that one?
You're the one that sounded. You don't know that much, Jason. You just act like a know-it-all. You don't know that much.
Okay, you know what I know? I know that any female that you talk to who will give you the time of day, which will not be any, they would much rather speak to me than you any day of the year. And I would never call you. There's a reason you're always calling me.
On the show, man. I've had women call the show, so
okay, get one of them on the phone right now.
Maybe some other time.
By the way, that little sissy thing you just did, a grown male sitting up here giggling, that little sissy thing you just did, yeah, that's the reason females don't want to fool with you. That little sissified thing right there. A grown male allegedly going, females don't dig me. I wonder why not. They don't want me. All these Black women, I don't date Black women. No. Black women don't date you. Let's be clear. First of all, not Black women. Black women, Asian, Latino, women don't want him. I don't date women. Hey, women, they love my voice. The women love my voice. They really do. Remember he said that last time? I got a pocket full of phone numbers. I have a pocket full of phone numbers. I have plenty of females with a pocket full of phone numbers.
Guys, that's the same guy that called into Jason Black. I know that voice sound familiar. He's all in FBA spaces, worrying about what we doing. And he's always attacking Black women, especially foundational Black American women. See, y'all, you have to put together these things. It's not that hard. And he sounded like he could be suspect. He's shaky. He might have shaky sounded to me, guys. Now, I might be wrong, but he kind of suspect, guys. But let's continue the conversation with him and Tariq. And I want y'all to listen at this. All right, let's go.
My brother Robbie made
very scandalous.
My brother Robbie made a good point. See, a lot of these dudes, dudes have a lot of this weird energy towards sisters. That means low key you want to be a Black woman, and
no, I don't.
I think deep down,
nah. Now you're just resorting to the insults.
You think Black women are taking your men? So yeah.
Nah.
Let me get a Black woman. Let me get a real Black woman. A Panamera in here. Panamera.
This dude is a cuck. He's a virgin.
That's what you want to think. That's what you want to think.
Yes,
you know what a cuck is, you idiot?
Yes.
A cuck is a person who dates. A cuck is a person who dates single moms or takes care of.
That's not what a cuck is.
Most FBA men choose to be stepfathers. Not African men.
You've never dated a girl till you were probably like 21, 22 years old. You got no game, no.
Game doesn't matter with Asian chicks.
You probably got a hairline.
Game doesn't matter with Asian girls.
The way
you don't need a game to get an Asian girl.
Look like you a little pudgy little tether.
See, just going out and
you're
insulting.
Weirdo.
Go ahead with the insults. It just shows how ignorant you are. Just insult me. Continue with the insults. Continue with the insults. Come on. Keep on coming.
FBA, you got a step hairline. You probably was wearing suits till you was 17. You was wearing suits in high school. Please. Okay, you're mad. You're big mad.
No, I'm not. I'm cracking up right now.
God,
you're showing how ignorant you are. That's all. Showing how ignorant. You're a very ignorant, low IQ woman.
You're a loser.
Like most Black American people. They're very low IQ.
You sound like you got you have a nasal problem. Go blow your nose.
You have a very low IQ. Very low IQ.
Oh, you're very low.
If you notice, a lot of immigrants always want to bring up the notion of Black Americans have low IQ. Isn't that ironic? When you think about Black success in general, who do you think about? Do you think about Africans? I'm talking about continental Africans. When you think about success, who is the first set of people that comes to mind whenever it comes to Black folks? These are just a few questions that I have for you. When you think about people that's innovative, articulate, well-spoken, we're not talking about the bottom 20%. We are talking about the people on the upper echelon, down to the middle class, and some even below that. Who do you think about? Whenever you think about Black people, the first people that comes to mind is the people on this landmass here. Out of all Black people across the whole entire world. And that's saying something, because 90% of the earth is melanated, if you didn't know it. 90, I said 9, 0, it's melanated, including some white folks as well as other ethnic groups. Whenever that we are not sabotaged, oh God, we are something to be reckoned with. That's why whenever that they so-called let you go after the Civil War, after the Emancipation Proclamation, that's why when we was left alone, the illiteracy rate was cut in half. That's unheard of. Google it. That's unheard of. Half, 50%. Inventions start popping up everywhere. You know why? Because they was the creators during slavery as well, but they couldn't take credit for it. So you think people was let go or what have you, and then all of a sudden they got innovative. Come on, y'all. You can't be that dumb. You can't be that dumb. We've been doing this a long time ago, from times of old, before that you even ran across a white face anywhere. You was doing it then. Because the Bible says you are nation builders. Wherever you go, you build nations. And you can trace yourself back, all the way back to ancient times. You was doing the same thing, building nations. But I'm not going to get too deep, guys. But do not be dismayed by some mush mouth tether over there smell like camel musk, and they try to sound like they are above you in some type of way. Any metric you want to bring up, I guarantee you we outdo you. Whenever you put us imano to imano, not 5 or 6 people in the household, and then you say, look, they have a higher household income than you. Yes, because they 4 or 5 people working in the house, 6 or 7 people living in the same house. But family, do not be tricked and bamboozled and beguiled by these devils. Yes, they devils too. Yes, the devil come in all forms, shapes, and sizes and races. Do not be fooled by the white noise. This is nothing but a mere distraction. He come in with the same talking points as the white supremacists. He sound like Myron Gaines, guys.
Melanie, hop on, Melanie.
Yeah, they definitely look better than them flat-faced Asian women that you're dating and laying up with. Hi, barrister. You brought my name up?
Yeah, I think you're pretty delusional by saying that men desire.
Bleeding all over the space. Girl, do you need a tampon? Are you okay?
No, I'm cool, but you are delusional. You do tell me.
Okay, so what?
In terms of interracial, less than 1% of white
you
men
are so
married.
catty. Why are you?
I'm not catty. I'm just saying that in general, most men don't desire Black women. It's a fact.
According to who? According to
the studies, the stats. No, the data. The data states
Is it because you're like weak and you're like my equal? So
you see, that's the thing.
Woman?
Feminism. Men and women are not equal, idiot. Men and women are not equal. Men and women are not equal.
You need a weaker woman in order for you to feel masculine. Because
I need a feminine woman. I need a feminine woman, not a masculine woman like yourself. You are a very masculine woman because you believe men and women are equal.
Masculine compared to you, of course.
No,
I'm willing to give you one of my tampons. You was just bleeding all over your face.
Now with one punch, I'll knock you down.
No problem.
With one,
you jealous of us? Like,
no, you do. This is how we be, and you are not equal. With one punch, I can knock you the F out. That's why we're not
you
equal.
want to fight, girl?
You said we are equal. We're not equal.
So mad at you? Why are you
We're not equal, though.
Why are you so angry? See, you acting like an angry black bitch now.
Regardless, we're not equal, though.
I know, but why do you want to fight?
No, you just said that we're equal. You just said that we're equal. We're not equal.
A hug? You want a hug? That's what it is. You need a hug. Stop being an angry black bitch and projecting it onto us. Thank you. Thank you, Tariq.
Yes.
Yeah, but she's a typical example of a masculine black woman. Most black women are very masculine.
See,
most black women are very masculine.
When the sisters get up, boy, you get real sassy. When the sisters get up, hold on, you shut up. I'll beat you, bitch. You get real sassy when the sisters get up. What's that about?
No, I don't. I don't think so. But I was just trying to. In any case, I'm just going to get out here. This has been too long. I just think that FBA women are not as desirable, and you should start calling out the bad behavior of FBA women.
And a musty, sassy tether is not the epitome of desirability as well. Nobody's desiring you, Bushmeat.
Asian women desire me, so that's all that matters.
No, they take your little $40 and turn the trick, and then go about their business. Stop it.
There you have it, guys. You heard it for yourself. This is the same guy that called in the Jason Black programs numerous times. They always in our business, and they always got their mouth on our women. I think somebody must be hurt his heart whenever that he was younger, because every podcast, every broadcast, every show he on, he always bring up Black American women. If you're not interested, why do they names always is in your vocal cords all the time? Why not just ignore them and just go on about your business? So that tells me that there is a tender spot, there's a soft spot that you haven't yet dealt with. You might need to go sit on somebody's couch, man, and just get some therapy or something. And whenever that the sister came, you did get kind of bucked, now. I body slammed you. Oh boy, you got to watch out for some of them summer guns will put y'all in the dirt, ladies. You might don't believe it, but you are the direct competition, if you know what I mean. But guys, tell me what y'all think about this video. Put it in the comment section. Guys, hit the subscribe button and come on back to C-Drama. 18,600 and counting. I'm trying to get to 20,000, guys. Help me out. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.